What is up, everybody? Colorful Entertainment here with a podcast. I don't remember what number we're on. I think it's 4. But anyway,
It's four.
It's 4. Okay. And we are talking about Apex Legends, our favorite and least favorite legends. And we're also going to explain what legends we would like that we created ourselves. And then we're going to talk about Season 5 trailers, Loba, and buffs, nerfs, and stuff we're gonna miss because we discussed that before we started this. And we're gonna start off with Connor, the orange.
Alright, so starting at number 3, my favorite legend is Bloodhound. I played this guy day 1 on my PC. I sucked at him. And then, rejoining back on PlayStation, wanted to test out, the other tracking legends, and I decided to come back to Bloodhound because Purple's played him before, and he seems like crypto, and I've loved him. If I had more time to play him, he'd probably be higher up, but right now I'm keeping him at number 3.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. Like
I like
he is
Bloodhound.
one of my favorite. He's one of my top ones as well.
Yeah, I like
He's
Bloodhound.
a good op. He's a good legend.
Alright, number 2 is Caustic. I don't know what it is, but feeling safe when you place down his little gas traps to the loot is just nice, especially in like the last few rings, and you're lucky enough to be in a building in the last circle. You could just throw all your gas traps at the door and just wait for them to come in. His ult, you just chuck it, and it's so nice, especially when you can see through your gas. It helps. So one thing I like to change is that it doesn't affect your teammates with the slowness, because that can be annoying, but
I agree on that one. I 100% agree with you on that one. That sucks.
Yeah, that shit has fucked me over multiple matches. Let me tell you.
Yeah, but some other legends will affect your teammates, which is annoying too, which I'm gonna get into later. But it's whatever. But I feel like Caustic's in a good spot right now. If they just tweak his ult and gas traps to where your teammates don't get slowed, I think he'd just be a much better legend. God, I feel like I'm saying op so many times because
I've said it already in this video.
Yeah,
I've already said it once this video.
I believe we've all said op at one point while playing this game.
We've been playing way too much Siege.
But number 1, I guess it's kind of obvious right now. He's right on the loading screen. It's Crypto.
They can't see the loading screen.
Oh shit.
He knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crypto.
He was already on there before you even said crypto, because obviously people who watch us know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I guess I just like Crypto because in most games I'm that guy that is like, I have to get the kill, gotta get the kill, rush in, mostly die. Crypto's giving me the chance to, kind of stay back a little, be patient, use my drone. I know I need to use my drone a little bit more and not worried if it dies or not, because I
and
get
watch
back.
the circle.
Yeah, and watch the circle. That's another
Don't
thing.
talk about that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
The EMP I like because especially if someone has an max Evo shield or the yellow armor, and I EMP them, I know, okay, he doesn't have full shields. Even if he does, he has to charge it up, which gives us that few seconds to rush in and try and kill them. I don't know. And plus watching the season 3 trailer with Crypto just made him look so much cooler. The beef he has with Mirage is just so much fun. And apparently, the voice actor for Crypto has a Twitch channel, and hearing his story about how he got crypto and how he always loved playing video games and stuff just makes me love this character even more.
No cap, I watched I watched all the Into the Outlands or whatever, the little trailers for for the characters that are out. Cryptos is good. Cryptos is nice. I want to learn more about his stuff, because that was a good video, and I want to learn more about his backstory on that one.
Yeah. Alright, so now to
The
the
least
worst
favorite,
one.
the
Yeah.
one where we're gonna
So,
argue.
Yes.
yeah. So, alright. He's at like the bottom, but I just put them there here because I didn't know what other legend I really want. Number 2 and 1 is what I really hate, but all the other legends I really don't hate. It's just someone I had to put on because he's just kind of bad, but he's getting a buff
I know
in
who
the
this
next
is.
season. So it is Mirage.
My boy.
Sadly, I love his personality. It's so funny, but
K6.
he's just kind of in a weird state right now. Me being new, he kind of pissed me off because I'm like, oh, I gotta kill easily, and then he's just gone and you didn't get the kill, which really pissed me off, which always left a bad taste in my mouth. But kind of getting better, I kind of realized, okay, I killed him. He might not be dead, but don't worry about him right now. Get the other team, his other teammates. And I feel like if he gets a buff, whatever they're gonna do next season or today or tomorrow, uh, he'll be better. Let's just hope it does. But other than that, I really have no problem with them. Just
Bro,
being new kind of pissed me off about him.
I
So
think I think he would be a good legend if his tactical gave you like an outline of the character, kind of like Alibi does in Siege, and it's
Yeah.
like a constant, like a thing that instead of just like you get one little cue, and that's it. That's it. That's all you get from that. Is they were there when they shot him, when they put a bullet into him, rather than like that constant like outline of like a few seconds, make you think a little bit more on it. I don't know. That's just a thought for the rework.
hmm So, anything you have read about Mirage? Or...
Now I'll get to him
All right.
when it's my turn
So
next.
number 2 is Watson.
Why?
I don't think he's ever
So
played her.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. One, I've never played her, but watching videos about her. So I've watched Pro Apex, which is different. I was just interested. Holy crap, is it painful to watch? Apex, like most Apex YouTubers say, it's different from every battle royale game. Speed wise, you can slide, wall climb. It's very fast paced. But if you watch like high ranked or just pro Apex games, they always run a Watson, and it just slows the game down. You just see these guys just camp in a building with Watson fields and just wait for the other team to come.
That's the whole
They,
point, though. I mean, okay. The counterpoint to that is you literally said, like 10 minutes earlier, that you like Caustic for the same exact reason.
Yeah, you're Connor or whatever.
You're being hypocritical. I see your point, but you gotta also understand the fact that that's also Pro League. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be
It's all
hyper aggressive.
strategy. All strategy.
yeah.
And just like we talk about, and I know me and you've had this conversation. Watson and Caustic together, that's insane. Which I have a story about that when I get to my list about Caustic. So
I guess I'm being hypocritical, which I am, but it's probably
see your
different
point, though.
because I see Watson all the time, and you see all these videos about nerfing her, change her, but you don't hear anything about Caustic, which is weird. I don't know.
Caustic isn't. Caustic has a really low pick rate. That's why.
Yeah. I don't know.
And
Just watching all of that and
and
not. I guess it'd be different if Caustic was all in Pro League, and that'd be different. But it's Watson, so that's probably why. But
I mean, you also gotta look at it
again,
this way: when people do like camp in the building, they're taking like a risk of hopefully getting good loot, or
Or if they have good loot currently, and the guys that come in don't, because depending on how big the building is, you can get naded out. You can get shot out. The bubble can get you, and then you're pinched. It's all about how you picture yourself and how you put your stuff around you and protect
yeah,
yourself.
it's
Because
all
you can
like
fuck yourself over.
it's all strategy based. I mean, those pro guys. I mean, they know how to with their
They
team. They
know
know,
exactly what the fuck they're doing.
yeah,
I
hmm
ain't trying to say that we don't. 'Cause, I mean, we do as a team, but they know on a next level that we'll
yeah,
get to
right,
eventually.
yeah.
yeah.
All right, now, or did you have anything to say
Mm-mm,
before I get to number one?
mm-mm.
All right, so number one is Bangalore.
Oh my
Knew
god,
it.
bro!
I knew it.
Now, before I get into I like her. She's a good legend. She's fun to play. I've played her a bunch. She's fun to play. But I don't know what it is, just personally to me, that I've encountered. The people that play Bangalore Manger everything, are dicks, and it pisses me off.
They thirst.
Every time I died of one, they come and teabag me. I've had multiple occasions where they message me saying you're trash, which I get,
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
it's
to
fun
laugh.
in
I've never
games,
had that
and it
happen.
doesn't.
Same.
Last night, it was actually a Revenant who messaged me after we died and
Was it
lost,
your
and he's like,
teammate?
"Yeah, it was my teammate."
I told you. Give me his snap. Give me his thing. We'll run him. We'll run him. But that's
And
off topic.
he just called me a noob, and I'm like, okay, it's 2 in the morning. I'm not dealing with this. But every time I die to Bangalore, they call me trash, noob, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Teabag me. They're just toxic. Now, I'm guessing not every person that plays Bangalore is toxic, but everyone that I've encountered is toxic, and it just pisses me off. Don't get me wrong, she's fun to play, but that's
If you
why
want
she
my,
is my least favorite legend.
if you want my opinion on the matter,
Mm.
her ult is just a lesser form of Gibby's
Gibby.
ult. Gibby's ult is better, in my opinion.
Well,
Um,
her ult takes time to detonate because you see where it lands.
yeah,
It
you see
rolls
where it
through
lands.
you. Yeah, Gibby, it's just instant.
Gibby, you have
And
like 5 seconds to react. Bangalore, you have 10.5 minutes.
plus, if you have a Gibby on your team, you could just place it down and his dome, and then you're good.
Yeah,
So
or you can wraith. You can also wraith.
there's a lot of legends to kind of get out of, and plus, I mean, you can get out of the ult if
I
you have
I
like
just
a.
I just don't think she's a good legend in my opinion, but we'll get to that later.
All right, so that is my best and worst legends in my opinion.
Now
I'll go ahead and look her
your
up.
legend that you made though. Are we doing that or are we
Yes,
we're
go
doing
ahead
it
and
all?
do. Yeah, go ahead and tell us about the legend you created.
Oh, that I created.
Mm-hmm. The serve.
So, my legend I created. I couldn't come up with a name because I suck at naming people. So, I'm just going to call her Scarlet. So, while thinking of a legend to make, I noticed that Lifeline is the only support legend in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think Loba's supposed to be a support, but she's not in the game as of this podcast. So, right when I made her, she'd be the second support. So, Lifeline's all about giving health to your team and all that, and reviving, and which has kind of been bogged down with Gibby's Dome, Shield, and reviving faster. But anyways, so Scarlet, what her, you know, ability would do is kind of like a drone, but gives you shield. It wouldn't give you like purple shield or anything. Whatever shield you have, it will regenerate for you.
So kind of like a Watson.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Watson, but mobile.
Okay.
hmm
Okay.
So her little passive will let you, it won't be to the extent of what legendary armor would do, but kind of give Scarlet a little boost to using shield cells and all that stuff.
Hmm.
So her ult, I was thinking it would still kind of use her drone, but it'd be like a Phoenix kit where it gave you health and shields. But again, you know, whatever shield damage, armor, or whatever you have, that will regenerate for you. It won't
Okay.
upgrade your armor or anything. So,
Okay.
you know,
That
that's
sounds good.
Scarlet.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. Like it. All right. I'll go
You read?
next. All right. So I did mine a little different. I did worst or least favorite to favorite. So I actually have 10, so I'm going to try to go through this a little quicker. So at number 10, it is Octane. Guess, you guys probably guessed this one.
No, I like Octane as a.
Bro,
He's not bad.
Octane, he's annoying. Little kids play with him. They sit there and they just. Alright, so I was playing with an player and we were gonna win. It was trios and it was just me and him.
This one, oh god, I remember this. I remember you
Yeah,
told me to say.
and I was sitting there. I had a devotion, like I was set, and he just like starts hitting me with the. He puts his launch pad under me, and I just go flying in the air. The people see where we are, and they gun us down. I'm just like, bro. So I absolutely hate Octane mains, and I'm gonna stop there because I can sit there and talk about Octane all over and
I
over
have
and over
one
again.
question for you. I have one thing to say.
What?
Must
I
go
hate you.
Faster!
I hate you. I hate you.
Must go faster!
Alright, so at number 9, it is Lifeline. I just don't like playing her. I just don't. I mean, I did get a dub with her in the, and it's actually a video we have posted. The we should not have won this. The 2v3.
The one where. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't like playing her. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like, healing and stuff is good. I just don't like playing her. I don't know. I just don't have a comfortable feeling with her. And at number 8, I have Bangalore. Bangalore, same thing. I just don't like playing her. I just don't. I mean, like you said, Connor. Her ult takes too long. The smoke is good. Like I dig the smoke, and I mean, she won't be bad as long as like if you have like a Bloodhound player and he has his ult because he can see
Or
through
if you have
the
a threat
smoke.
detector,
Yeah.
if you have like
So-
a threat detector sniper or like a R900 peacekeeper, it's
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, like that stuff's good, but other than that, it's like I mean, the chances of getting those things is kind of up in the air for me. But I just couldn't. I'm just iffy about her. And at number 7, I have Mirage. Mirage, he's just useless. I am a big team player. Because especially with Apex, it's all about a team dynamic. So, Mirage, I mean, the decoys they work here and
One
there.
second, boys. I'll be back, by the way. So,
Okay.
alright.
And I mean, the decoys are nice. His ult, eh. I mean, if they moved, that'd be one thing I do is like if they move, I think they're actually doing. I know they're giving him a buff and whatnot, but
Mm.
I used to like playing him, and now I could care less about playing him right now. The only way I'd
I
play him
feel
is
like
for challenges.
I feel like, yeah, for challenges, but like if we're just, in casual and we don't really care, it's just fun to play.
Right.
But, like in ranked and stuff, I wouldn't bring him.
I mean, yeah, I don't. I have who I play for ranked, so.
hmm
Um, At number 6, I have Pathfinder. So,
Hmm.
Pathfinder, he's like right in the middle of this list. He's, I don't know. I'm just not good with him. That's all I can say. I'm not good with him.
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, out of the amount of times I've played with him, I feel like I should have more kills. But I'm just
Mhm.
not good with him. I mean, I like how he looks and everything. I'm just not good with him. So I do like his little recon thing where you can see the bubble, or the next bubble. So that's nice. But
I'm back. Sorry about that.
yeah, you're fine. But yeah, that's Pathfinder. He's at number 6 for me. At number 5, I have Caustic. Now Caustic would have been lower for me, but actually last night I was playing Caustic with a friend, James, and we actually was held up in a building inside the ring, and I had gas traps everywhere, and this team kept trying to come get us, and they failed multiple times. So with that strategy with Caustic, that he got boosted up. So that and Caustic, I think he's fun. The one thing I do not like about Caustic is, yes, he's a bigger character, and it just feels weird. Uh, it feels weird because he's bigger. His hitbox is bigger, so it just feels weird kind of playing with him and not having the having a smaller hitbox or the arm shield with Gibby.
Yeah, I was
So
about to
that's
say you
the
play Gibby though.
yeah. Well, Gibby's got that
One.
shield. Gibby's got that arm shield, which is to me is better because Caustic.
Beneficial.
Yeah, it's more beneficial. So, but the traps, being held up somewhere works. That's why Caustic's a lot higher. And at number 4, I have Wraith. Wraith was a legend I started playing with after I was like, I like Bloodhound and all, but I'm gonna switch to Wraith and try her out. And then I like Wraith. I like how you can do like a phase shift, the teleport thing, and then like disappear for so and so seconds. But you can also see the trail. That's nice. Uh, I like playing her. I really do. I don't have a whole. I have like 40 some kills with her, but I had a lot of fun playing with Wraith, and
She's good.
yeah, she's so
She's
good.
all. She's all right.
Yeah, she's good. I like Wraith. So she's at number 4. At number 3, I have Bloodhound.
Mm.
Bloodhound was my first one I started playing with, and I tell you what, when season 1 was out and everything, I played Bloodhound a crap ton, and most of my kills with Bloodhound are sniper kills. So that's basically, I ain't gonna say the reason why I'm a good sniper shot on this. It's just I practice sniping on a bunch of different games, but love his abilities. Really good. I love the way he looks. I love how he's like kind of like about a religion thing. Uh, Especially like I think in one of it's like a Norse or Nordic.
He's
It
Viking.
is
Viking
Norse.
ship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the Viking shit
But
like
yeah,
that.
no.
That
Just
shit's
to let
clean.
everyone watching, he ain't lying. He was a very good sniper. He was our sniper for whenever me and Charlie and Red were playing way back season 1, before season 1 came out. Like when the game launched. One of
Yeah,
the first game. This was one of the very first games that me and Red played together. Tidbit about everything.
yeah. But yeah, all like I have like 70 or almost 100 headshots with him as well. That's just because when I first started playing, all I did was use him to snipe because I wasn't good up close, and then I got better. So number 1 and 2 were really difficult for me for my
Mm.
favorites. So at number 2, I chose Gibby, and this was really hard. This was really hard
Oh.
for me. Gibby is number 2 on my list. I love Gibby. At first, I was like, I don't like this legend, and then once we started getting the rank play, I was like, man, one of us has got to play Gibby. And it's like, forget it, I'll play Gibby. So as I started playing Gibby, and then I got like 5 kills with him in one game, I was like, I like this guy. And then as like I kept playing, I just got better and better with him. And I snipe with Gibby now. Really good sniper, and I've gotten better up close. But with Gibby, you're not supposed to push. Like we've been in so many situations where Gibby try to push us, and we just wreck them. But I mean, I know how to play Gibby. I'm not gonna say like I'm the best, but I'm not. But I do know how to play Gibby. ADS, I can sit there and tell you because I've watched videos and learned, and also, thought of what I could do better as playing Gibby. So Gibby is one of my favorites. I love saying his name. I love yelling his name. Gibby. So.
Gibby.
Yeah, Gibby. And we have a lot of jokes
Gibby!
about Gibby. Yeah. Gibby's our meme. Gibby's the meme of Apex Legends for us. But, yeah, Gibby... It was rough putting Gibby at 2. And, so if you...
You know who's number 1.
Yeah, obviously y'all should know number 1 now. Is my boy, Revenant. The most brutal legend in the game. And I compared him to the Boogeyman. I 100% compared him to the Boogeyman because he is just that dude, sneaky. First time playing Revenant, I got kills with him. Revenant is the only op that I played the shortest amount of time with and got a lot of kills with. He's almost at I'm almost at 100 kills with him, and I don't even know if I had him for like a month or so yet. Might have been a month now, but yeah, his ult is good. I love the death totem once I learned how to use it and when to use it. It really works out, especially in with the team dynamic. So, like I said before, and same thing with Gibby. I like being a team player. I like using ops that or legends. I said ops. I like using I like using legends that not only can help me but help everybody else as well, because this is a team game, and his executions are the best. His season 4 trailer is the best. I love Revenant. Just put it there, and I love Gibby. Gibby has my heart as well. And the legend I created, it was very, very simple. I don't have a name for him either. If you ever played Titanfall 2, I told Purple this, and I think I told you, Connor, the pilot legend from Titanfall 2, and I was thinking of his one ability would be definitely add the wall running. I think the wall running would be good in Apex at a certain extent. It's just when to use it. Because I know like a lot of it, like there's like open areas, but then like there's some places where you could use it even though there's not really like big tall buildings. And his ultimate, the grappling hook's nice. Definitely like the one where you like disappear for a little bit from Apex. That would be, or Titanfall. That would be cool to do. Basically, like any ability that you could get in from the Titanfall multiplayer would be nice for his ultimate. So I don't know. I just like the pilot. I like the way he looks, and I just think he'd be a really cool legend to have.
All right.
Yeah,
that leaves me, I guess, right? Don't it?
That leaves
you. All right, we're doing my least favorite first. Number 3. I'm going to be very hypocritical in this next statement, but I'll make it sense. Octane, number 3. Don't like him.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I like speedy characters. When we get to my top 3, you'll see that all of them are speedy characters, in a sense. But he's just
useless.
When he came out, he was good. People didn't like that, so they nerfed him into oblivion. His health regen is so slow, despite you taking damage to go faster. He used to go like 35% instead of 30. He was so good. In my opinion. I'm glad he got an heirloom. He's clean. He looks nice. I like his elite skins. I mean, not his elite skins, but his legendaries. I like him, but it's He's just not playable for me. He's not practical to use in combat. You never
I
use
feel
his.
like if the way to buff him, which I've seen a lot, he's all about speed, right?
Uh huh.
So why not just make it where he can switch to weapons faster? Just
Well,
make
the
him.
reason is because you're supposed to get attachments for that. That's why. But then again, you could also use that same exact argument for Gibby's fast revives and Lifeline's fast revives and fast med use, considering they can also use it in the dome and all that. Yeah, that makes sense. I see that.
Just make
Number
him like
two.
and buff his ult. His ult's just
His ult's
underwhelming.
pretty. I like his ult. I like his ult. I like it. It's good when you use it. When you use it, it's good. It's just so situational. Which brings us to number two. Watson. I don't like her. She's
Jesus.
way. I don't like Orange said earlier. I do not like staying still. If anyone, if you look at any of our clips, or if you ask these two fine gentlemen that are with me, I don't like staying still. In any
100%
place.
does not.
In any place in while we're playing, I can't. I physically cannot do it. I have to be constantly moving, or I might shoot myself. It's a. And her being, you set up a defensive perimeter, I just can't do it. I like her ults. I like how it's like a trophy system that heals, that gives you shield. It's nice. I wish it gave you shield faster, but c'est la vie. It is what it is.
Mm,
And I also just don't like, she also doesn't have good skins, in my opinion.
that's facts.
It's
Besides
all
the
about
one
the
you got in this
skins.
recent battle pass.
No, bro, they got rid of her fucking thick thighs. They turned them into fucking electrics. No.
One thing I feel like I'll say about Watson, and I think it's her passive, where she can just basically use
Yeah.
one ult amplifier or whatever it's called,
Ultimate accelerant,
it's
and then just get
yeah,
her ults.
ultimate just automatically gets her ult. I feel like that's kind of dumb for how powerful, especially late game, how powerful her ult can be.
Well,
And just
I don't think you can
define.
have more than one up, so.
Right, but still, you place it down, you can use an ultimate accelerant. And again, I don't have Watson, so I don't know, but I'm assuming you place it down, use an ultimate accelerant, and you get that ult back, so in case someone destroys it, bam, you get
And then you
another
can
one.
put up your perimeters faster while you're having it. Her thing is she's an anchor, and I don't like that. That's not my thing. That's not how I play. And that brings me to my last one, my very least favorite legend, Caustic.
Really?
Wow.
Yes,
I did not know this.
yes, he is my least favorite legend. I don't like playing him. He takes too long to yeet his traps. His traps can be easily shot. His ultimate is essentially a trap that's already been set off. I mean, whoop-de-doo. His Nox vision, he can see through the smoke. Whoop-de-doo, I can do that with a threat detector or Bloodhound. It's underwhelming. And again, I don't like staying still. He's a legend that used him like anchor a place down.
What if they gave
It's just
what if they gave Caustic like a airstrike of gas like Gibby and Bangalore?
I feel like that's just the same thing as if that would make his ult even less impressive because it would have to take time to let it down. I just don't like the fact that his ult is essentially his passive, his tactical.
Plus, I feel like the problem with it's just another airstrike ult.
Yeah.
Then it just. Plus, that's another counter for Watson because if I'm not mistaken, Watson's trophy system can counter
Can counter
Bangalore
Gibby
and
and
Gibby's
Bangalore.
ult.
Yep.
So that's just another indirect buff for Watson, which would just,
But also the fact that a certain someone on a team likes to play him, and he's fucked me over in multiple firefights by gassing me.
Man, come on, Red. Why you gotta do that to our boy?
Yeah. Sure.
It's not me.
I know it's a joke, but yeah, I just don't like him. I mean, he's ruthless. I like him as a character personality. He's an evil dude, bad guy. You know, gasses people for fun, for science and all that. I
Spooky.
don't. I just don't like him. I just don't like him as a player. I have four of my top favorites. My number four is going to come as a surprise. Mirage.
I knew
Uh,
this one. I knew this one because you made
um,
him season 1.
when season one came out, if anyone doesn't know, I have a problem with spending money. I have an issue with it, so I immediately
Too much.
bought Mirage. I immediately bought Mirage like the first day. And I was like, this guy's really fun to play. I'm having a good time. His tactical, shit. His ultimate was even worse whenever he first came out. He was literally the worst legend in the game to play. But I loved him. I love him to death. He's so much fun. I love him. He's goofy. He reminds me of Cade 6 from Destiny that earlier. He's funny. He's humorous.
Love Cade. Rest
He's
in peace.
his backstory is sad as fuck. If you actually listen to it, his mom died, and the last thing he remembers of her so much is the fact that she liked to make pork chops. And he says that like sometimes like, "Ooh, do I smell pork chops for dinner?" It's sad. He's a good detailed legend, and I like him.
One thing about you spending money. When we were all thinking about playing Apex and stuff, I was like, oh, I gotta look at the newer ops or legends to feel familiar. I saw Octane, and just like you and Mirage, I insta-buy him. I'm like, yeah, this guy supports my playstyle of just speed,
Yeah,
fast,
same.
rush
I
in,
copped him for the exact same reason
not
too.
thinking about the team. And that's got lost us, I feel like, so many rounds where we could have won that.
Y'all
And me
greedy.
stepping back.
I'm
Also,
greedy.
that just
I
made
get
Gibby
it.
me
not greedy.
greedy. I knew being a loot whore, but like right when one of you guys would ping something, insta stem. I don't care how low my health would be, I would just stem just to get that item. Because, I was new, I haven't played this game in a while, and I didn't know about dibsing, and I just wanted that item. So,
You know how hard it is to play with 2 loot whores? Very hard.
yeah, it really is.
Yeah, y'all steal so much loot. God, it's so bad.
No.
Really is.
It's Purple and Connor over here. You'd be like,
Yeah.
ooh, backpack for Gibby gets ult faster. Yoink.
It's not. That's the helmet.
That's
The
the helmet?
fucking
Okay.
the backpack makes it to where you revive someone with more shield and
still.
extra health. That
Still.
backpack is yours, and so is the helmet. That's
right.
not me. I give you the correct gear. I give you the gear that should go to you first. That's
Alright.
not me. Don't look at me.
Continue. We're not going to talk about this right now.
Number 3. It may be a little perplexing, but Wraith.
Wraith.
She is my number 3 for favorite legends.
I figured
I
she'd be a
use
little
her.
higher.
Huh?
I feel like this is a little low for her, but continue.
Yeah, I figured she'd be a little higher than 3.
No. I'll
Like,
get to the other
even
ones later.
2.
She's fun to play. She's very utilitized. I enjoy playing her. I have her heirloom, which is nice. Because again, I spent a fuck ton of money when she was her only heirloom. I got it. I played her. I played her more for comp, mostly purposes. Because I mean, if we played comp and we didn't have a team structure, I would play Mirage. No cap. But she's fun. I enjoy her. I like her. Her ultimate, phenomenal. Has saved us multiple times. Her tactical, decent. I need to use her whispers more, which is why she's so low. But yeah. Any thoughts on that?
I'm just kind of surprised you put her at number 3.
Yeah, I am too, to be honest. I figured she'd be at least 2. I didn't think like 3. I think I know
But
who two and one are. Maybe not in the order, but
I have
2
no idea.
is Bloodhound.
all right, I know who number 1
Mm.
is now.
2 is Bloodhound. He is a phenomenal legend. One of the best out there that you can pick. No matter what, I don't care what his tier list is. He's an A tier to S tier. You can hunt down players. You can if people have been nearby. You can detect people in an area, and you can essentially have threat detector for any range. It helps you line up sniper shots. It helps you up close and personal. You can see above you about people walking above you. He's just so utilized. I mean, I get a little bloodthirsty, you might say, maybe, while I'm playing him, but it do not matter. Do you want anything to say on that one?
No, I mean I agree with everything you said about Bloodhound. I love Bloodhound. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he's one of my top 3 favorite legends, so
I think he was
And
I
the
have
my
no
top 3
favorite
for me,
problem.
legend
too.
of all time is Pathfinder.
Yep.
He is one of my favorites to play. He was the very first one I played. He's so fast. He zooms like a speeding bullet. You can.
Better than
I
Octane.
remember. Yeah. He's the better version of Octane in every way. He's literally Octane, but better. Um, he's fast. Zip lines for you team purposes. You can check out where the bubble is going to be next. You can grapple. It makes you fucking fly like a rock. He's just so good. He's so fun to play. One of the he's just the fight. I love him to death. All right, but that's all. That's. I don't want to, you know, toot my own horn for a
Fanboy.
little bit. Yeah, but
What about your legend?
I made a healing legend, a support legend called the
Mm.
Dactor. He's German. Um, I think he's a good soul, like Watson, like a nice, cheery person. But we won't get into that. His passive is he can pick. Okay, so I'm going to tell you his tactical, then I'm going to tell you his passive, then I'm going to tell you his ultimate. His tactical, he can heal you at a distance with a health bomb. It goes through walls and can heal enemies, so you have to be careful with your placement, just not throw it all willy-nilly. And when I say can heal through walls, it has, you know how caustic stuff can go through walls
Mm-hmm.
and all that, like a gas? Same thing, it's like a healing gas that persists, and it's a puff and it heals you immediately. It heals both health and shield, 25 of each. Now, his passive is he can pick up his teammates from afar with it.
Okay.
So say you're downed at a distance, he can throw it like a grenade and pick you up, giving you the same exact benefits from before, but it doesn't pick up enemies. That is to deter people from BMing people. Just, you know, like docking, shooting them with a dock, like, and then just murdering them again.
Okay.
And also, along top of that, it was passive, is he moves faster while his teammates are down. So, it makes it to where you can get to them faster.
Okay.
And it'd be like a 20% speed boost. Now his ultimate, I love to death. He can place down a mobile respawn box. Like one of those airships, he can place it down and it's mobile. It digitizes the player in with a P2020 and a common shield.
Okay. Yeah, that's neat. That's a good one. I like that
I
one.
like that. I really
Yeah.
like that. Holy shit.
Yeah. I spent 2 hours working on that.
Respawn, EA, you watching this shit? Take notes right now. This is how
Adam.
you make
This is how you
Yeah.
make a legend.
This is how you
Season
make
6.
Yeah. And make Gibby
Better be-
immortal.
Make
Yeah.
Gibby function. Only our Gibby though. No one
Yeah.
else. Just ours.
This
Yeah,
Gibby.
yeah.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt with Gibby on it, and it's gonna say Gibby.
Yeah.
And speaking of new seasons, Talk about the
Right.
season 5 trailer, boys.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'll let Red go first.
All right. So, Respawn, the trailers have always been good. So when I saw season 5's trailer, I expected a lot and I got what I wanted. It was very, very good. I loved it. I loved how they're like continuing like kind of a story, especially with like season 4s of Revenant and Loba.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
like that how Loba is now hunting the hunter. But I mean Revenant 100%. I feel like here in like the future it's going to be, are you team Loba or team Revenant? That's going to be kind of
Ooh.
interesting. Yeah, that
That'd be
kind of just came to my
cool.
mind. Whose team are you? Team Revenant all the way. I like that a lot. And Loba, I'm excited to play her. I already have enough, as you can see right here. I have enough to go ahead and get her when the update comes in.
Oh, I was talking to Purple about that. I'm like, I've been
Uh,
saving it up. I'm buying
yeah,
her instantly.
yeah,
We had a discussion. The fact that the second it comes out, it's going to be whoever's first in the queue gets her.
yep. So we're all gonna play Loba. So I'm excited for Loba. I think she's gonna be a little OP at first, but
Dummy.
she's
Dummy
gonna be
OP.
dummy OP. So we're gonna see how that goes. But I think
They're
she's
going
gonna
to
be,
nerf her ult
yeah.
2 bits. I call it now.
So when she comes out, enjoy her while you can. And the
I know I
nerfs,
will.
yeah, the nerfs and buffs. Just real quick, the only nerf I'm kind of sad about is a gun I kind of started to like, and that was the Havoc, and now they're nerfing it. So I'm
I'm
a little
okay with
upset.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm a
okay
little
with
I
it.
upset. I started
the
liking it
one
with Gibby because of the shield, because like once that thing starts going, like yeah. So
It
that
does way too much damage and shoots way too fast for it to be categorized as an assault rifle,
yeah.
in my opinion.
And I'm
one
excited
thing
for the new weapon, the Volt. I'm excited. I want to try that out.
they have
Oh, the vault.
confirmed that there will be no new weapon this season.
What?
What?
I'm
They
sorry to
talked,
burst your bubble,
bro. They talked about
but
adding the vault.
no, I'm sorry. I'm not joking. You can look this up. They have confirmed that there will be no gun this season.
Wow.
What
I'm
the
sorry to come
fuck, bro?
in and ruin your parade, but it is confirmed.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, sadly.
Well, that's
I'm
fine.
done. So who's next? I'm upset. Upset spaghetti. I was
Yeah,
excited for the
now I
Volt.
feel bad.
I'm
Yeah.
hyped. Either way,
I'm still
I am.
hyped, but I
I'm
wanted the Volt.
glad that there's not an SMG fucking with my build that I have to remaster again. To be honest, cause yeah, but it will be added eventually. I know that for a fact, but it's all good. When we first talked about it, they were gonna add a new gun. People were mentioning them adding the spitball, and if y'all don't know what that is, it's a grenade launcher that shoots 2 grenades at once.
Yeah, that would have been nice. All right, who's next?
That's Connor. I already gave my piece.
Okay.
The trailer was clean.
Uh,
The op's gonna be good. If it works out and she doesn't get nerfed into, Blackbeard from Rainbow Six, she might be the new legend that I play.
mm. All right, so the trailer, so good. Like the Valhalla Assassin's Creed trailer, I've watched probably 5 times.
We're
Like,
talking about the Apex trailer.
oh,
Yeah.
I know, I've watched it 5 times,
You,
probably more.
they heard that
Well,
last week on Friday.
hey, shh, I have the
I guess,
floor
is
now.
it relevant?
Yes, I just said that I've watched
Okay,
the
okay, okay,
Apex
okay.
trailer like 100 times.
You,
You said
I
the
do.
Valhalla
Valhalla
trailer.
trailer.
I said, okay, anyways,
Fucking
I
idiot.
love like what Red said, that what they're doing with the Revenant and Loba's story. Like, Loba is joining the Apex games to get revenge for what Revenant did by killing her family. Like, it's just so good, and you can tell, like, with all these shows that come out, it's so good. And when she saw Revenant, and he's like, "Are you come to kill me, little girl?" Like, he remembers her, and she says, "I believe not yet." I want to see what happens when she means by that,
Team
or if
Revenant all
that's
the way.
just
Bro, Team
if
Nova.
they
I think Nova's gonna whoop
implement
his
like a
ass.
war system. So what I mean by a war system, and I've mentioned this game a ton of times, TF2 did this thing between Demoman and Soldier where you pick a side, and whichever side got more kills got like an item for their class. Soldier won the war and got I forget what gun it got, but it is one of the most common, the gun boots, which made you rocket jump without less taking much damage. So if they do like a war system like that, like Team Loba and Team Revenant, and like you pick a side, and whichever side gets a skin, which I'm just saying I'd pick Team Revenant, even though Revenant hands down has the best legendary skins.
Okay, that's
But
incorrect,
anyways,
but we won't talk
I,
about that.
I'm getting off topic. But what they've done to Kings Canyon, it looks crazy. Like Skulltown, and which is one of the probably one of the best, most popular places to land in Kings Canyon, is just gone. Same with
Okay.
the
We'll get
Thunderdome.
to that. We'll get to that. I'm gonna add little RIPs to that because I know we've landed there. I don't mean to interrupt you, but we are running out of time.
Nah, uh,
It's all good. Do we have enough time for one more topic?
I believe we do not.
Okay. All
So
right.
sorry about that. So I will add the places that they are taken away. But thank you for
And
watching.
they're adding a quest system.
Yeah, and they're adding a quest system.
oh yeah,
So
that PVE slash thing they're
yeah,
adding, the
yep,
quest system.
yep,
Awesome, love
yeah.
it. All right, I'm good.
So
I've
thank you all
said
for
my piece.
watching. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell and follow us on social media. I will put that in the description for this video. Thank you.